Hi, I'm Kirsten.
And this is Stronger, Fitter, Faster.
Hi, it's Kirsten here. So, as it was London Marathon week this week, I'm here by myself today. So, I believe Andy reported last week on his Manchester Marathon. So, I'm here to report back on my London Marathon and how it went. So you can see actually one of the things we did do is book a cheeky little getaway after both our marathons to have a bit of time out and recover and and just relax a little bit, because it's been a full-on training block. So so you can see it's a little bit cloudy, but hopefully the sun will come out later on today. So London Marathon, how did it go? So on the day, it was an early start, so I'm really lucky that our club every year provides coaches for the runners that are running London to get us up there. And then we also always do baggage, so we help with the baggage lorry. So there's always two coaches that go up, and actually that takes a big amount of stress out of your day already. So you don't have to worry about cancelled trains or how to get there and things like that. So that all went really smoothly. I was on the coach by 7, early start, but it was good. Got there. So I was in the red wave, lots of people, but it's really well organised, really well managed. All the waves went off exactly on time. And the atmosphere is amazing, even from the start line. Everyone's excited, you feel a bit nervous. So I started my run, and leading up to my training, I don't know if I mentioned it in the video before, but I did fall over about 3 weeks beforehand, and I was still managing a little bit of a bruised knee. So I did go and see Sarah, and she's my physio, and she reassured me that it would be okay to run on it, and she gave me that confidence to actually go out and try and just enjoy the day and not worry about the knee, that it would be fine. So that really helped, I have to say. So I started my run, and I started really good pacing. The first half of the marathon is always, I want to say, a pleasure. Everyone's still full of excitement, full of energy. The crowds around London are amazing. It is busy, so you have pinch points, and it can be a bit tricky getting around people, but it's just amazing. Like literally, there's people all the way around. So, and there's music playing, and you see different things along the way. It's fabulous. And then I got to Tower Bridge, and I was really lucky because everybody that was supporting me, my family and friends, they were all waiting at the other end of Tower Bridge, which I didn't realise, so I thought I'd missed them, and then there they all were, which was lovely. Gave me a big boost, and I carried on. And then sort of into miles 16, 17, my knee was aching a little bit. I was getting a bit tired. It was also quite warm, which, to be honest, doesn't normally bother me. I love the heat. I'm definitely a hot weather runner, so I was quite enjoying the weather. It was lovely, and they had lots of around the course. They had lots of little showers set up, with water sprinkling over. So it was, you could cool down. There was lots of water stations, so it was good. Then right towards the end, I started getting really bad calf cramps. And it's something I've never ever experienced. It was hideous. So the last couple of miles I had to walk, and I did end up having to finish walking up and across the finish line. I just couldn't. Every time I was trying to push off, my calves just went into spasm, and I wanted to finish it under my own steam. I didn't want to fall over or collapse because my legs were cramping so bad. I just wanted to be able to get across that line and finish the marathon, and I did, and I still did it in a fairly good time. I did it in 4 hours 16, which I'm pretty pleased with. It's not the sub 4 I was training for, but as I said, the lead up to marathon week wasn't easy. That those last couple of weeks were a bit tricky, but I still gave it my absolute all. I crossed that line knowing I couldn't have done any better. And I think that is something that you have to be really happy about, because I think if you cross that line, and there was a couple of guys in front of me, they were still dancing and jollering around, and you think, maybe they should have pushed a bit harder, or maybe they just turn up to enjoy the day. But I think if you can cross that line and say that you really couldn't have done anything differently or pushed harder, I think you can be extremely proud of yourself. And I am. And you know, there's always another marathon. So, and London is special. It's such a great day. You know, the enthusiasm and the reason why people are running. You know, it's not just you're sharing the course with elites. The world record was broken by, I think, 3 guys. I think altogether, three men and 1 lady actually, and phenomenal. Just like, you know, I was way behind them, obviously. But having run along that same path that they had only run on just not that much before, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It's shared right across the board of runners, you know, from the very elite down to, you know, the slower runners that are there, that are running it for their families, their friends, for charity, you know, for causes that are close to their heart, and they are giving it their all. They, you know, you can see it. They're there, and they're just running because it's important to them, and they want to make a difference. So it is a very special day. It makes me a bit, gives me goosebumps just talking about it. So yes, so that was my marathon day. So I hope you've enjoyed the blogs every week, and you never know, we might do some more. I think I don't know what his plans are actually. So we'll see. But yes, and I just wanted to show you my lovely marathon hoodie actually. As we went to the expo on the Saturday, also lovely day out. Make sure that you bring your purse. There's always lots of nice stuff to buy. So yeah, all in all, a really good weekend. I am looking forward to this week off and just having some recovery time, sleeping in a little bit and eating lots of food. So yeah, hope you all have a fabulous week, and we'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.